they both come from that same history. We got to stop thinking that one group is better than the other group. Okay, we got to stop thinking that Hillary Clinton is better than Donald Trump. Okay, because all those that supported Hillary Clinton this last campaign for the election, they supported Obama, and Obama was against Hillary Trump. And all of his supporters were against Hillary Trump because Hillary Trump was against them. Excuse me, Slovakia. You know what I'm saying? So what we got to do as a people is, once again, we have to be separate, as the Most High commanded us to be separate. You're a separate people. You're supposed to be separate. All right? And the reason why we're not separate as a people is because we continue. Let me get it, man. Let me get it. The reason why we not separate as a people, because we continue to seek approval. We continue to seek the love and admiration. We can continue to seek that way of life, the American life, and the money and the fame and everything, man. All right, we continue to seek it. When the Lord commanded us, He commanded us as a better people. What do you want? You get what I'm saying? As Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, what do you want to do with the other nations? Why? We already got it. You feel what I'm saying? They're in power because of our wickedness. All right? They're in power because of our because of it's a part of our punishment. All right? Because we turned our back on the Most High. It's not like the Lord can't do it or fix it or do the right. He already laid it out. We're the ones that's choosing not. You get what I'm saying? We the ones that's rather be wicked than be righteous. You get what I'm saying? And our leaders, man, our leaders are a slimy group of people. You feel what I'm saying? Our leaders are a slimy group of people. There we go. Just making sure we got both mics in here, so y'all can hear me loud and clear. All right, Most High in Christ. Lift up thy voice as a trumpet. All right. Let me get this real quick. The Lord commanded us to be holy, and we don't know what that means. We so lost and destroyed. We don't know what holy means, man. We think it's something on Sundays that you do on Sunday morning to be holy. That's what we think it is. When that pastor is lying to you, all right? We done seen it. Oh man, this past weekend is revealing so much information. Okay, Friday at the New York State Fair. Was it Friday or was it Saturday? It was Friday. Friday at the New York State Fair was Gay Pride Day. It was Pride Day. They lift a flag up on that day that's going to hang with the rest of the flags. Okay. Now, Pride Day, the Gay Pride Day, they have the march and they open it up, the fair. They want everybody to be aware of the LGBT community. All right. They want everybody to be sad for all the atrocity, all the pain and suffering that happened to the homosexuals. Okay. The Lord commanded it to be a specific way. Right. And we sitting there, oh my goodness, man. Y'all should have seen it. Y'all should have seen how our people are at that LGBT thing, man. Okay. All right. Once again, we on YouTube, The Hidden Truth Revealed. Okay. The Hidden Truth Revealed. If you're on YouTube, it's I.S.U.P.K Radio. Salakia, I.S.U.P.K Radio, not I.S.U.P.K Online. Salakia, I.S.U.P.K Radio, right? You go on YouTube, I.S.U.P.K Radio. You also can check it out on the Facebook Live. We're on Facebook Live, doing it up right here in the studio. Okay. You got any question or comment, put it in the chat on the Facebook Live or on the live chat on the YouTube. I.S.U.P.K Radio. Most High in Christ. Shout out to Commanding General Yahanna first and foremost. His show tonight, every Monday night Eastern time, 9 o'clock Eastern time, p.m. Okay, a rocking show. He's gonna bring out all the information, break it down. This is the leader of the army of Christ on earth. This is the leader of Israel on earth. Commanding General Yahanna. All right, we don't stand back or step away from none of that. Y'all talk about man worship. Nah, this not man worship. You're supposed to follow rank and order in the army of the Most High Power. All right, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He set up everything. He set up everything in a structure and in order. All right. Even the Christians know that scripture. They don't follow it. You know, God is not an author of confusion, but of peace and a sound mind. He's talking about the Most High is not about confusion. He's about order and structure. So how can you have order and structure, and y'all as a people, our people, we go against order and structure because we have no morals, because we don't want to follow the law. When you have morality, you follow order and structure. You're not afraid of order and structure. You get what I'm saying? Because you understand that this order and structure is created and done by the Most High. All right, just like the precept that we bring out in the school. All right, about obeying your masters, right? Obeying those that are over you, obeying those that are given power over you. Okay, y'all quick to jump on it like, oh, it's the government and the police and the you know, because you love the white man so much. We love the white man so much as a people, right? All right, and I'm not saying we as the I.S.U.P.K, but loving the white man, embracing the white man so much, y'all put that on the cops and the judges, but y'all won't put it over a brother. Y'all won't say, oh, the Lord gave him authority, huh? They in the Christian church right now talking about the Lord gave Donald Trump authority. The Most High gave Commanding General Yahanna authority, man. You feel what I'm saying? As we wait for the return of our King, as we wait for the return of our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which the world calls Jesus Christ. I'm going to jump into this breakdown, all right? But I'm just bringing this information out because we need it, man. We need this order and this structure. We as a people have not had the order and the structure and the information of this Bible, not until 1969. 1969, Harlem, New York, 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street. That's when the truth came out. That's when this Bible really was opened up and really looked at and examined. And we embrace everything that this Bible is saying, man. We embrace everything. Get what I'm saying? We see the prophecies unfold. All right. We the ones that's teaching our people this information. Nobody else is teaching what the I.S.U.P.K is teaching. If they broke off from the I.S.U.P.K, if they left 1 West and said, oh yeah, but we still Hebrew Israelites, we still following this and that. Nah, because they left. You're not supposed to leave this brotherhood, man. You're not supposed to leave this thing. Here in the I.S.U.P.K, we got something called 1 West to the death of me. All right. And that's what we follow. That's what we follow to a T. All right. Meaning that we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. We keep this brotherhood, man. We love our people by keeping this brotherhood. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Shalom. Yahweh Shemar Ulathab, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Kawana, Aparium, Raleigh, North Carolina. Shalom to the sister. All right. Also, Antoine Hester. Type in, brother, your name. All right. From Las Vegas, Nevada. All right. Man, this past weekend rocking. Friday. I'm starting it off with Friday. They had the gay pride. They brought up the president who, or the owner of the club down there, who is originally from Syracuse, New York. Right? A Catholic boy, Irish Catholic boy, raised up in the Catholic Church. I wonder how he became homosexual. 9 out of 10, I guarantee. Now, this is an Edomite. 9 out of 10, I guarantee he was molested or raped or something happened to him, or some atrocity happened to him as a child, growing up in that Catholic church. All right? But nevertheless, he's an Edomite. And Edomites choose that lifestyle or what have you. All right? And you can choose it. It ain't something you're born with. Stop believing in that lie and that garbage. Y'all telling me a 5-year-old child going to tell you his sexual orientation. A 5-year-old child going to tell you they want to join the LGBT. She's now a lesbian. She want to dress like a boy and get a haircut. She's a child. You feel what I'm saying? She doesn't have an understanding. All right? You got these adults sitting there talking all this nonsense, man. Let them choose the life they want to live. It's a child, man. If a child come up to you and say they want to be a chicken for the rest of their life, what you do? You buy them a chicken suit and feed them chicken feed for the rest of their life? No, you understand that the child don't know. The child has to be educated and taught and they have to have the information broken down to them, just like anybody else. Right? That's where all this homosexual thing come from. They just choosing it just because. You get what I'm saying? All right. Okay. And Story Williams, you put judge, no, ye be judged. All right. If you want to ask that or go into that, go ahead. All right. I hope you're not on that homosexual thing talking about something. Don't judge a homosexual, at least you be judged. All right. If that's what you're saying, please break that information down. Initiate versus learn behavior. Okay, just break down the story, Williams, exactly what you're saying on Facebook. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, because I'm not understanding what you're saying. Are you saying that it's learned behavior for a homosexual to be homosexual because of learned behavior? Yes, that's because the child has been traumatized. Okay, over 85% of all homosexuals have some type of childhood experience, most likely sexual, or something happened to them that made them get inside of that type of lifestyle, following those demons. Okay. All right, but let me see here. All right, let me get right into it. So on Friday, they had the Gay Pride Parade here at the New York State Fair. And do you know who was the head of the march of the New York State Fair? Y'all know exactly what I'm about to say. You know exactly what I'm going to say. Oh, Salakia, that was fun. Y'all know exactly what I'm about to say. Who did they put in the front line? Who did they put on the front line? Who did they put on the front line of the homosexual parade? It's Stewie Williams. I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this and listen to this. Okay? Because you put who are you to determine who is born gay and who is not? How do you know? Okay. Nobody is born gay. Nobody is born homosexual. There is no homosexual gene. You get what I'm saying? There's no homosexual there's no homosexual microchromosome inside of your DNA. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no type of garbage like that. Let's stop believing in all that nonsense. You're not born homosexual. Homosexuality is a deviant act. It's against nature. That's obvious and clear. All right. Let me get into it. All right. They put a black boy, these are children, and a black girl, brother and sister, on the front line of this gay parade. Right? They put them on the front line of this gay parade. Let me see here. Salakia. All right. They put them on the front line of this gay parade, right? And they draped their body with the LGBT flag, the rainbow flag. The homosexuals stole the identity of the rainbow and made it into homosexuality, right? Which is horrible and disgusting. But they draped these children with the homosexual flag. Y'all don't believe me though, huh? Let me get it for this sister, because she ain't gonna believe me. Y'all think we make this stuff up? This is horrible, man. This is disgusting. Why do they do that to black children? Huh? Why black children gotta be part of the homosexuality LGBT? That's disgusting, man. Let me see here. Let me get it exactly for you so y'all can understand, all right? But they make the children, they make black children, they destroy. Homosexuality is an attack against the black family. It's against the black man, it's against the black woman, and it's against black children. And when I say black, I'm talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm using that general term. When I say the 12 tribes of Israel, you make up the so-called Negro, the so-called West Indian, the so-called Hispanic, the so-called Native American, specifically of North, Central, and South America, but also scattered abroad. Okay, why are they pushing this whole LGBT thing on black people? Black Lives Matter is nothing but homosexual now. Why is that? Why is that? Itosi Williams, I'm saying your name incorrectly, Shalakia says. Itosi Williams, right? Why is it pushed specifically on black people? Black Lives Matter is a homosexual organization by lesbians and male homosexuals. They don't care about black lives. You can't have black lives and be homosexual. Homosexuals cannot produce. They cannot reproduce. They cannot have children. That's an abomination, man. It's an attack on the masculinity, the manhood of the black man. And thank the Most High for the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, I.S.U.P.K. Because we tell men to be men. We tell women to be women. You get what I'm saying? We telling women to be women. Be feminine. Follow your role as a woman. How the Lord commands you to be. This is who he created you to be. You don't embrace who you are. You want me to accept that you homosexual, but you didn't embrace that you was a man. That's stupid and idiotic. It's illogical to be a homosexual. It's something psychologically wrong with you. That is a demon on all people. Let me get this real quick, man. Salakia. Let me get this real quick. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right, here we go. Here we go. This was on the cover of the paper. This is on the cover of the Syracuse newspaper, right? Let me get that cover picture. All right, you had the black woman. She was on there. Okay, the sister. Let me put that up. If y'all can see that. Y'all see the sister there, strong, proud, and focused. And got the rainbow flag and all this other nonsense. Okay, she wearing a muscle shirt. And the hat she wearing is the U.S. Air Force. All people need to get out of this thing, man. I'm looking for the specific picture. I'm gonna pull it up right now. It's a lock here. Okay. I think the sister Williams, Etosi Williams, I think she's in Syracuse. And I know you've seen that picture on the cover of the newspaper. Okay. And that picture was to destroy black people. That's what that picture was. Have black children draped in the gay pride flag, man. That's disgusting. That's not who we are as a people. Huh? That's horrible, man. That was horrible and disgusting and an attack on our people and our children. Okay. But they put the children up there like that, right? Let me see here. They put the children up there like that. Okay, they put the children up there draped in the homosexual flag. Listen what the Most High commanded us to be. Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6 says this. For thou art an holy people. Thou art an holy people. Okay, shalom to you, Karam Yala. Thou art an holy people. What does holy mean? Let me get it in the Bible. I'm gonna get holy in the Bible. Get the breakdown for holy. Because y'all thinking that it's something foaming at the mouth, there's something spitting and foaming and jumping around. This is the compact. This is Zondervan's Pictorial Bible Dictionary. Zondervan's Pictorial Bible Dictionary, right? Okay. This is the Bible Dictionary. Holiness, holy. Usually translate words derived from a Hebrew root, kadash, and Greek, hag. The basic meaning of kadash is separateness. The basic meaning of kadash is separateness. The basic meaning of kadash is separateness. Black people will not have no rainbow flag draped over them. The only reason why black people have a rainbow flag draped over them, why is it? Why this sister standing in the middle of the homosexual parade with the flag draped all over her? Huh? I'm just like you. I'm just looking at the chat. Yeah, the sister's correct. To stop us from reproducing. That's the attack. And you know us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you know the 12 tribes. We love to reproduce. We love to have big families. We was having big families in the 60s and the 70s. And then the civil rights movement came. You know what came with that civil rights movement? The feminist movement. the homosexual movement. And you know what? You know who they used as the face of that movement? They took the civil rights movement, black people talking about some type of rights and equality and life in America, and they twisted it to where they used us, man. Them liberals used us for their gain, for homosexuality gain. Huh? They used us for that, man. They destroyed us for that. Right? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. We wasn't wearing no homosexual stuff, man. All the homosexuals in the 60s and the 70s that was black people, it was more hush-hush. It wasn't right, period. But I'm saying they was all in the closet. Now ain't no closets now. Homosexuals is your forerunners, front page. Everything wicked. They make black people fall and embrace it. Why? Because of tolerance. You have to be accepting and acceptable. You have to love everybody. That's not right. What they say, Jesus loved everybody. So when you teach that in Christianity, oh, Jesus loved the homosexuals. Yeah, Jesus was walking down the street with the homosexuals. That is nonsense, man. Justin Davis, shalom to you, brother, from Toledo, Ohio, man. Yo, brother, you in the classes, Justin Davis, man. Get in them classes, brother. All right, I see you rocking with us, man. You in all them classes now. You on all them classes. You on Facebook pushing the I.S.U.P.K. Are you in the school, brother? If so, then let me know which camp you in. And if not, brother, call me 315-401-1826. Okay, that's the Syracuse camp. I'll get you in contact with who you need to be in contact with. Also, the number to the radio show, 315-656-2250. 315-656-2250. Okay, you can call into the radio show right now. All right, call into the radio show right now with a question or comment. WSIV 1540 AM. All right, we live in full effect here in Syracuse, New York. Okay, let's see here. Shalom, Yahweh. All right, to Bradley Oscar, Fort Lauderdale, man. Y'all got a strong camp down there in Florida, man. You better get up. I know you rocking with them brothers down there. All right. Okay. All right. Trooper Nahar. All right. Okay. Let me see. Panayan Slakia down there in Albion, Texas. Please keep us posted in Texas. Make sure you get in contact with your captains down there. All right. With that flood and them waters and them rains and everything like that. They say it's going to rain again. Please stay in contact with the school. Keep us posted on that information. All right. This is a brotherhood right here, man. We don't, ain't nobody homeless in the I.S.U.P.K. Ain't nobody starving or hungry in the I.S.U.P.K. All right. Them brothers down there in Texas, y'all could come right up here. Anything, man. Shoot, I'd take all them brothers, man. Put them right in the house. All them brothers and sisters. You get what I'm saying? We got plenty of room up here in Syracuse, New York. All right. That's just a plug trying to get the school popping up here. All right. But the word holy and holiness, basic meaning, Kadash, is separateness. Okay. Withdrawal. Y'all hear that? Separateness and withdrawal, meaning take yourself away from these other nations. Farrakhan got involved with Islam. He up here talking about I know what I've been teaching was a mistake. He said that, man. Farrakhan video saying, I know I'm going to pay a price for what I've been teaching. You hear that? He going to pay a price for what he been teaching. He know what he teaching is wrong, man. Getting black people involved with Islam. The Moors know that's wrong. You get what I'm saying? You ain't embracing nothing of your own or your culture. That Pan-African nonsense too. And back to Africa. I'm at the New York State Fair. They got the Pan-African Village. And the beauty of it is destroyed because we don't want to separate. I'm in the Pan-African Village. There's Jerk Hut, right? I'm talking about the restaurants, right? This Jerk Hut, it's a West Indian, a Jamaican cuisine. It's beautiful. Right next to it, I'm talking about right next under the same tent, Jerk Hut, Omani with the beef hot dogs and the lemonade. You get what I'm saying? He's selling all that food. This brother is into some African Islam. Now, Jerk Hut, the brothers in Rastafarianism. But right next to them, under the same tent, this is the same tent. Right next to them is Los Deliciosos, right? With the Ephraimite and the Simeonite. Okay, when I say that, the so-called Hispanic food, they had the beans and rice and the empanadas and the pastelillos. Man, I said, let me record this, man. This is beautiful. That we got this on the 110. Now you turn around from the tent, they got the African stuff on the other side. Right there in the same little area, Pan-African village. Right? On the other side, they got the dashikis and they got the Hamites over there selling dashikis. Now, Hamites don't be rocking them dashikis like that. The so-called Negro wear them dashikis like it's part of our culture. Now, I go over there and I'm looking at the dashikis. Right? They got a white woman selling the dashikis and a Hamite, and they selling the dashikis. On the dashiki, it says made in China. And they trying to push it to black people. Then they have a section where they're selling flags. And do you know they're selling the Irish flag? In the Pan-African village, they're selling the Irish flag. They sell an American flag, and they sell a red, black, and green, right? They selling all them flags, and the Caribbean flags, they selling all of them. You know how Israel get real tribal, and we want our own flag, the Puerto Rican flag, all that nonsense and garbage, right? But I can understand that somewhat. But the Irish flag? And then I see a Edomite, a white boy with the Irish flag waving it around. Now this was yesterday, Sunday. And I'm like, Conor McGregor lost the fight. What is he doing here? Huh? And the fear is so horrible. How it's set up. They put the Pan-African, the so-called Negro, and the so-called Hispanics on one side. And then all the way on the other side, they put the Gadites, the Native Americans, in the Indian village. And it's the same people. I'm telling you, it's the same people, man. It's the same people. All right. Lord allow, we're going to have an interview, I.S.U.P.K. Syracuse. We're going to have an interview with a historian and an artist, Gadite, man. Famous Gadite that does a marvelous work. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bring that information out. All right. But it tells us to separate and withdraw. Okay. We under the gay flag now. Black people, they trying to make our nation of people homosexual. And the Bible says, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6 says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Ain't no homosexuality in the kingdom of heaven, man. Y'all know that. Listen what it says here. In the compact Bible, in the compact, Zondervan's Salaki, I keep saying compact, because it's the compact version of this same book. Zondervan's Pictorial Bible Dictionary, page 357, holiness and holy, right? It is first applied to God, and then is early associated with ideas of purity and righteousness. Long before the prophetic period, the ethical context is plain, meaning the spirit of the Most High is separate. You get what I'm saying? He sits up in heaven and earth is his footstool, meaning that he's separate than everything else. His name is Yahweh, right? And I'm saying that to drop the information on y'all. Yahweh is the name of the Most High Power. And we say the Most High Power. Why do we say the Most High Power? Because he's the Most High God, right? He's the Most High God. So him being the Most High God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he's separate than everything else. You're supposed to take on that spirit. Huh? Your sisters come up in this truth. Y'all wondering what's going on? Because the whole world is after you to be wicked. They want you to be loud when the Bible tells you to be quiet. They want you to dress. Oh my goodness, man. It's like black women. When I say black, I'm talking about all women. I know the other nations dress they dress provocative and horrorism and everything else. But the sisters, it's like y'all can't even wear no clothes now. Everything you wear is just horrible. And this interracial dating, this interracial marriage is an atrocity, man. That goes right along with that homosexuality. Huh? You talk about racism, homosexuality is racism. Homosexuality is racism. It makes you believe that homosexuality is the primary lifestyle that you fight for. You get what I'm saying? A homosexual, he ain't fighting for black rights. He can't fight for black rights because he's homosexual. You know what he's fighting for? He's fighting for homosexual rights. He's fighting for homosexuality. Huh? When the Lord told you to be separate and a special people unto himself, because God is holy, man. God is holy. to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's the most high power. Saying that you're supposed to be better than everybody. You got your children. Just imagine that brother sitting there, he pick up the paper. I'm not certain if he did it or what. And he's sitting there, he see his children on the cover of the newspaper with the gay flag wrapped around. And if he's proud and happy of that, something is wrong with that brother. You happy and proud that your children have the gay flag? They're the leaders of homosexuality, and they're children. Listen to the word homosexuality. Sex is in the middle of the word. What do children have to do with sex? They raping and molesting your children, man. The man went inside of that Post nightclub because of sexual activity. He was having sex with the homosexuals. They wouldn't have sex back with him. He was wanting them to have sex with him. And he went in there and shot it up. And you want your children to be involved with this? That's an atrocity, man. Shalom to the sister, GEN.YAHANNA, down there in Florida. Shalom to you, sis, all right? Oh, Captain Kaposh in the house. Shalom, brother. Shalom to Captain Kaposh doing a marvelous work out there in Indianapolis, Indiana, man. That whole Midwest. You're doing a wonderful work, brother. Y'all getting strong out there, man. Y'all got the spirit of the Lord on y'all. Y'all holy. We holy in the I.S.U.P.K. Huh? I'm walking around just like this. Y'all looking like me like, well, he got fringes on and the boots and the studs. We walk around just like we wear beards. We don't put these beards on just to speak on Saturdays, on the radio shows and classes. This you're supposed to embrace who the Most High is and that spirit that he done gave you, a masculine spirit. Black people are supposed to embrace that a black man can be masculine, that a black woman can be feminine. Huh? That's what we teach here in the I.S.U.P.K. Most High in Christ, and that's a righteous thing. You need to be sick and disgusted with this homosexual agenda pushed on you, man. You need to be filled with anger. Like, this is disgusting. That's the spirit inside of you saying what's right and wrong. A homosexual know they wrong. Huh? Look up and do the research, as Tosi Williams. Do the research. She said 85%. Who said that? I guarantee it. Talk to a homosexual. Really talk to him. When I say talk to homeless, I'm talking about all people, black and Hispanic. I get black, Hispanic, and Native American. More than likely that those people have been molested and raped. Huh? Just like the sisters. The majority of black women, black and Hispanic women, Native American women have been molested and raped. Why do you think they dress the way they dress? Why do you think they having sex with all these men? It's a demon on them, man. And instead of them fighting it, they embrace that lifestyle. Talk to a stripper. Huh? Ask a stripper why she act the way she act. You know why? Because she was broken and destroyed. And sex was used as a demonic force on that sister. And you know I'm telling the truth. Ask a stripper. Ask a prostitute. Huh? Majority of the time is because of that reason. I'm talking about all people. She probably, oh, I looked up in the white media and the white resources. They don't sell that. The white people we ain't talking about that, man. White people are homosexual anyway. Let them take it. I'm not saying it's right. White people should be following up under us, following the laws of the Most High. They should be bowing down and striving to keep the Most High law. They can't do it though. The Most High made them crooked. That's where this whole homosexual thing comes from, man. Comes from them. You know that, man. Come on now. That's something that's historically associated and attached with them. And they're going to put it on our children? We need to be outraged, man. Huh? All these things are in connection. You can't rock the Confederate flag, but they got the gay flag on our children. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. I'm just bringing this up right here out of these scriptures. Right? Bringing it up right here in these scriptures, man. Holy, right? That we supposed to be holy as a people. We supposed to be holy as a people. Huh? We're not supposed to be embracing all this garbage and nonsense, man, that we done been following for years. We following all this nonsense. Why? Because we think it's acceptable by everybody. We want to be down with it. You feel what I'm saying? And you know who pushing it now? Our leaders, man. Our leaders push that nonsense. Our leaders push this garbage. Y'all know that I'm right. Our leaders push all of this garbage, man. Al Sharpton, he stand forefront at the gay parade every year in New York City. Why would you follow him? And he's talking about some homosexuality. We dying in the street. We on drugs from the white man flooding the community with drugs. It's been known that Richard Nixon and Oliver North, all these people done flooded the drugs, right? The CIA got the Hispanic, the northern tribes, right? The so-called Hispanics bringing all the drugs up here. You ever see that show called Snowfall? That show called Snowfall, bring it out. The CIA worked specifically with the Mexicans and the Nicaraguans and all them brothers and sisters down there in North Central and South America. Why did they work with them? What was they doing with them? Huh? They was having them have cocaine farms, man. Why? So they can bring it up here to the States to destroy our people. Okay? And we sit up here talking about something, we're going to embrace the homosexuality. We're going to embrace the other nations. No, it's good, white folks. That's a lie, man. Bring out what the Bible say on this thing, man. They pushing it hard, and we need to bring out the laws on this. Okay? Leviticus. Let me get Leviticus. I'm going to get Leviticus real quick. Leviticus chapter 20. We'll bring it out every day. We bring it out all the time in the I.S.U.P.K. You don't hear what you hear from these false leaders. Farrakhan ain't going to bring this homosexual thing out and break it down and go into the scriptures. Why? Because the Quran don't speak against homosexuality. Huh? Martin Luther King did not speak against homosexuality. Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, and T.D. Jakes. I saw a video this past weekend, man. Paula, what's her name? Paula White? She an Edomite. She was raised by T.D. Jakes, basically saying T.D. Jakes taught her the doctrine of Christianity and how to preach and do all these things, right? They had some type of summit in this big black church. I think it was T.D. Jakes' church, Christian church, on politics, right? And they talking about politics. And Paula White stand up because she is a Trump supporter. White people coming back to who they truly are, man. Black people need to get with it. Black people, y'all need to stop fooling around and thinking, oh, white people and this and that, oh, some nice and good ones. We ain't talking about that. As a nation, they coming together in that true spirit of Esau, of Edom, hating their brother Jacob. The liberals too, okay? Because why would they push that nonsense and garbage? Huh? Why would they push that nonsense and garbage, man? Listen to this. Leviticus chapter 20. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Let me just say this real quick. Paula White got up there and she said, she's a Trump supporter, but she was saying how we need to stop asking the government to assist us. We need to do it all through the church. Ain't nothing wrong with what she said. What she said was right. The Christian church making billions and billions of dollars. T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar are millionaires. There are pastors that are millionaires. Farrakhan is a millionaire. He has a helicopter pad behind his house. They have personal private jets and all that. These men are millionaires. Paula White, she's creeping up. She trying to become a millionaire. And you know what she said? We need to stop asking the government to help us. You know what T.D. Jakes said? No, that's wrong. They need to do what they got to do. They take them out 40%. We can't feed everybody. Jesus said it will always be the impoverished. We try to feed people, and we still going to have... You hear that, man? T.D. Jakes hates you. He hates you. Al Sharpton hates you. Farrakhan hates you. Eddie Long hates you. And I'm not saying that they're not supposed to intake money to eat. These men are strategically plotting on how to deceive blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Huh? And now they go into pushing this homosexual thing. Listen to this. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, this is homosexuality, as he lieth with a woman. Because when a man lie with a woman in the bed, when a man lying with a woman, they have sexual intercourse. If a man also lie with a man, with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. This is speaking of the Most High, man. Kyle Wabath, shalom to you, sis. All right. Yahweh Shemar Alathaba Shem Yahweh Shah, the sister down there in Philadelphia. Always rocking with the classes and doing a marvelous work. Stay strong and stay true to this truth. All right. To the sisters. This homosexuality thing is pushed on them sisters. I'm for being lesbians. But then the sisters start even if the sisters are heterosexual, right? A lot of sisters are accepting this homosexuality because of homosexuality make them laugh or they feel comfortable. That's a threat upon you. Them homosexuals are violent. They beating sisters. The video came out, a sister holding a baby in her hand, and a homosexual, a sodomite, walked up to her and started having an argument with her and slapped the sister. That man need to be knocked out. He need to be punched unconscious. He need to be choked out for what he did, man. Slapping that sister like that with a baby in her hand. Homosexuals hate you, sisters. They envy you, sisters, because of what you got, being a female, because your sexual organs. They envy that. They envy it so much that they put them on them. They cut off what they got and change it into something else. That's horrible and disgusting, don't you think, sis? That's an envy right there and a jealousy. So how does he truly feel about you? Plus, the homosexuality taking the man out of the household, taking the men away, taking the masculinity away. A true nature of a woman is to want a masculine man. And the Lord said, blood shall be upon them. The Lord saying this thing going to end in death and destruction, because it's against the laws of the Most High. It's an abomination. Huh? And you see what the Lord commanding? The Lord commanding death going to be upon them. We ain't going to go out there and go to the gay parade and kill and slaughter people. The Lord is finding a way to do it. Don't put your children and get your children involved with it, man. That's horrible. Let us continue to be separate as the Most High commanded us to be. All right, Israel tonight, Commanding Gen.YAHANNA, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Check them out on YouTube. Check them out on our website, www.com. Make sure you listen as this information come out. This is where you're going to hear real news. They talking about real news and fake news and Donald Trump. The only place you're going to get real news is out of this book. Out of this book. And the real news only comes from one source. One source, and that's One West. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, I.S.U.P.K. September 2nd in Philadelphia at the Plateau, the Black Awareness Cookout, hosted by the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Commanding Gen.YAHANNA going to be there. You know we get down there. If you're in Syracuse, anywhere else, hit us up. Get in contact with the school. Be at that cookout, man. Show some brotherhood and some sisterly love. All right? Do what you got to do with Israel, man. And focus on Israel, all people. All right? This is Captain Azaniah with y'all. And with that, shalom. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabbat Thumb to the 12 tribes scattered. Shalom, Israel.
For troubled teens located in Lakemont, New York. Welcome to Victory Today. With your help, Pastor Fletcher Brothers for over...
You just want me to turn number 4 now? That was correct, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just heard it on the radio.
Okay.
Brothers, right?
Yes.
Pastor, okay.
You got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think that sister left. And Tulsi Williams, he left. Ran off there. Like always, man. Y'all gotta stop with that nonsense, man. All right, once again, like I said, September 2nd in Philadelphia at the Plateau. I'm not certain of the exact address, Salakia, but in Philadelphia, get in contact with the school. We got their exact address. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Black Awareness Cookout. This is the third one. We just had a rocking cookout there in Harlem, New York. Yo, y'all need to get to these cookouts. You know why, man? We got new schools. We got the school in Harlem, Most High in Christ. All right, on 124th and 3rd, I think it is. All right, got the school in Harlem. Come check it out, the new school. We got classes rocking out of the new school. We got a new school in Philadelphia. Classes rocking out of there. All right, you know we got the classes here in Syracuse. All right, down there on East Glen, behind the plaza over there, Tops Plaza. Come on, man, get involved with the school. The time is now, not to be playing around, man. All right, everybody ranking up, everybody linking up, everybody rocking out. Okay, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is your place right here. It's the home of the truth, and this is your home. This is the home for the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, we say it all the time. Ain't got no problem saying it. Jesus Christ is a black man. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right, and with that, Shalom Israel.